Okay, so I am in Adobe Lightroom and I can see that I'm looking at my photos. Now, to access all of the different photos, again, I'm going to click this little picture right in here, and I am going to choose a picture, any picture. Again, we have all of these different photos. I'm going to choose this picture of the ocean. Click. Actually, I'm going to choose a different one. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, so I'm in Adobe Lightroom app, and what I want to do right here is I'm going to choose a picture of the ocean to work with. Okay, so I am in Adobe Lightroom app, and as I look, let's do an overview of this app. Okay, beginning. I take it, I put my photograph in, and as I come on down to the bottom, I can see that these are all of the different ways that I can edit it. I'm going to start this time with light. And as I come on in and I see light, I have this option down here too. I could just hit auto. So let's just hit auto and see what happens when you hit auto. Don't like that so much. So again, auto just kind of went with preset things. So I'm going to undo that. To undo your last move, just come on up here and click this little arrow up there. So I'm going to click that and it's undid my auto settings. So I'm going to come on in, I'm going to take a look at the exposure. So first I have exposure up here. As I start to move this, I can see that my image is lightening, which is exactly what I want. Let's take a look at the contrast. Now, I don't want it to be too wiped out as I come on in. I'm going to put the highlights down a little bit. I can see I'm starting to see more of this information in the front as I look at my shadows. Okay, again, so much too is going to be how we feel as we work through the image. And so far, I like this one a lot better. Now, let's take a look for a minute at our curves. As I take a look at the curves, I can come on in and I can start working with the distribution of value in certain areas. So we can look at this as helping us to pinpoint where we want areas to be light and dark. So really with the curves, we have a little bit more control of where we make things light and dark. All right, let's take a look at how we would go about doing the exposure and the light in another image. All right, so let's take a look too. I just added another picture. This picture is all blurry, so I'm going to skip this one. And that's the awesome thing about working digitally is you can skip it. But how do I add other pictures? Well, I can come, if I hit this, it will open up my camera. I'm going to click this one right there. And what I'll find when I click it is I will come on into my camera roll. Now, I can see I have all of these different choices and I am going to grab this one right here. And I have another picture that I can work with. Now, just one more time as I come on in, I can see this one has a lot of different greens and blues and it's pretty vibrant. So I might even like it as it is, but let's just take a look one more time. Again, this video really focusing in on exposure. So I'm going to click on to light, open up light, and I'm going to up my exposure a little bit, see what it looks like. Lightens it up just a little bit. Taking a look at my contrast. And again, sometimes every photo is going to be a little bit different, but the shadows, the light and the dark, our goal really is to have clarity and to not have everything feel, to have it clear and to have clarity. So there we have it. Now, if I wanted to crop this, I could as well. So I could come on in and come to my crop, bring this on in a little bit, and then I would click this arrow right here and the image is cropped. So there we have it. Exposure, again, looking with the exposure, looking at really the distribution of value of light and dark across our photos in Lightroom, the Lightroom mobile app. Thanks so much.